with the recent violence being recorded in the run-up to the elections, the Christian Council of Ghana has launched a peace campaign that they're calling Say Yes to Peace. It is aimed, of course, at ensuring peace prevails before, during, and after the election. Well, the council has 31 churches of various denominations and 3 Christian organizations under its supervision. So it's very important. Now, they have embarked on a voter and peace education across the country. I have here in the studio the General Secretary of the Christian Council, Reverend Dr. Cyril Fayose, to talk about this as we get towards the post. First of all, we'd like to find out from him what his initial reaction is to the recent political tension, if you have noticed, being heightened as a result of the violence being recorded, especially what happened, Doc, in Ododo. Welcome and thank you very much for your time.
Can I take off my mask?
Then I'll have to wear mine.
Oh, okay. then I'll keep it on. Yes, thank you very much, Gifty, yes, for having me, and good afternoon to your cherished viewers and listeners. Yes, my immediate reaction to the Ododo tensions and crisis is that even though the security apparatus have responded to the issue, it is important that some people are singled out for the action and made an example of. In other words, some people must be punished for what happened, so that in the near future, as we go up to the elections, people will not behave in the same way with impunity. It looks like some people are being shielded. The police said today, in all this matter.
The police said today that last week Tuesday, they indicated that they had arrested 2 people. Today, they've indicated that they've arrested 5 people, so about 3 more from the 2 that they arrested. But you're making a point that there seems to be some sort of cover-up here. Well, the police seem to be shielding some people. Is it because they have not provided details of the specific people who have been arrested, you think?
It may not be the police that is shielding these persons. It may be some powers that be, some people with political connections and so on, who are making it impossible to bring some people to book. Because that, you've also mentioned the Howard Kumsin issue.
Yes.
And up to now, we have not really had a clear resolution of that issue. So that is our concern. But I must say that security is a collective responsibility. The first port of call is, of course, the security apparatus, the Ghana Police Service, and we are looking up to them. In fact, they should work hard enough to even preempt what happened at Ododo. We don't expect them to wait until it happens before they react. They must be proactive.
So sorry to cut you there. So today they've been rolling out their plan, which I have just thoroughly discussed with our resource persons. What do you think?
The plan, it looks good on paper.
It looks good on paper.
Yes, I think to preempt something that like what happened at Ododo, we must work with intelligence. It's not just deploying security personnel to the polling stations. We must work with intelligence, the flashpoints, infiltrate the youth and the people the vigilantes who caused all this confusion, and try to fish out things before they happen.
Right. Let's talk about the peace campaign.
Yes.
Give us an idea. How is it going to operate, and to what extent will it solve or help deal with this problem, the heightened sense of insecurity that we all feel?
Yeah, the Christian Council of Ghana, as you rightly pointed out, is a 91-year-old organization, and we have been doing advocacy since the beginning. We were very instrumental in the pre-independence movement. We were very vociferous during the military regimes, and we are doing that in the Fourth Republic as well. And with every election, when tensions, as we know, in Ghana rise, we come up with strategies and projects to maintain peace before, during, and after the election. And we are doing the same this year. Okay,
so give us an idea how it would look like. Do we have people from the council going to churches or encouraging your pastors to preach peace? And will it even work?
We have a number of programs. One of them is what we call the Eminent Persons Group of religious persons. from across the Christian fraternity, and then also includes the Muslim brothers and sisters.
Okay.
And the Eminent Persons Group engages the major stakeholders as far as election is concerned. So we have had engagements with EC, with political parties, with NCC. We are yet to have an engagement with the media, the security apparatus, and other stakeholders. So
okay.
That is, and one of the things we try to commit them to is for them to say yes to peace.
Say yes to peace.
Yeah.
Let's take your final words on what you want people to take away from this conversation. So they've listened to us, they've listened to the IGP. There are a lot of things going through. There's a lot of things going through their mind right now. What do you want them not to forget if they listen to this conversation?
One is that violence doesn't solve any problem. That is. Two is that we are in this boat together. This boat called Ghana. We sink or we float together. We have a common destiny. We must do everything in our power to maintain the peace that we enjoy. And as I said, this is a collective responsibility. We can look up to the security people to help us do that. But we as individuals have that responsibility. So as a Christian Council of Ghana, we are calling on all our members, in fact every citizen, to go out there and vote, but vote in peace. Say yes to peace. And as you asked in the question, we are also talking to our members in the churches. Okay. In fact, we are going to have a big rally coming up on the 28th of November, I believe, where it will be a peace campaign. Okay. Where people are going to pledge, say yes, or commit to peace. And we also call on the political parties to do the same. Okay. Yes, when we get the opportunity. Thank you very much, Gifty.
All right, Doc, thank you so much. I've been talking to Reverend Dr. Cyril Fayose, who is the leader of the Christian Council, and he says that they are engaging their members on this, but they want you to go out there to vote, but do so in peace and do not be used for anything untoward. Rev, thank you so much for coming.